Yusra Mardini loved the water. She had a natural talent. Growing up in war-torn Syria, swimming was her escape. She trained hard, dreaming of Olympic glory. The pool was her sanctuary, a place of peace in a country ravaged by conflict. But the war was closing in. Bombs fell closer to home. Life in Damascus became increasingly dangerous. Yusra's family made the agonizing decision to flee. They left behind their beloved city, their friends, and their lives. They became part of the millions searching for safety. Yusra, her older sister Sarah, and their father made the difficult journey to Turkey. They were joined by other relatives, their goal to reach Europe to find refuge. From Turkey, they planned to cross the Aegean Sea to Greece. This was a dangerous route. Many boats were overcrowded and unsafe, but they were desperate. They yearned for a chance at a normal life. They hoped for a future free from fear. Yusra carried her Olympic dreams with her. She clung to the hope of competing again. She knew the journey ahead would be perilous, but she was determined to survive. She wanted to live to swim another day. She held on to the belief that a better life awaited them. She drew strength from her family, and she found courage in the face of fear. The group boarded a small inflatable dinghy. It was designed for 6 people, but 20 were crammed on board. Among them were families with young children. The flimsy vessel was overloaded. It bobbed precariously on the choppy water. The darkness of night surrounded them. Fear hung heavy in the air. They set off into the vast expanse of the Aegean Sea. The journey was meant to be short, but soon after leaving the Turkish coast, the engine sputtered and died. Panic surged through the passengers. The boat began to take on water. The situation was dire. They were stranded, adrift in the open sea. Yusra, Sarah, and another young woman were the only ones who could swim. They knew they had to act fast. Without hesitation, the 3 young women slipped into the water. The waves were rough, the current strong. They pushed against the side of the boat. They used their bodies to propel it forward. They kicked against the unforgiving sea. Their strength was tested with every stroke. They swam for hours. The cold seeped into their bones. Exhaustion gnawed at their muscles. But they refused to give up. They thought of the people on board. They drew strength from their desperation. They knew that their lives depended on their ability to keep swimming. They continued to push the boat, their bodies aching, their spirits flagging. As the sky began to lighten, they spotted land in the distance. Hope surged through them. They kicked harder, their spirits lifted by the sight of salvation. Finally, after more than 3 hours in the water, they reached the shores of Lesbos, Greece. They had cheated death. They had survived the perilous crossing. They collapsed on the beach, trembling with exhaustion but alive. The other passengers, weak and terrified, were rescued by the Coast Guard. Yusra, Sarah, and their fellow swimmer had saved their lives. Their courage and determination had prevented a tragedy. Their act of heroism would change their lives forever. News of their ordeal spread quickly. Yusra and Sarah became symbols of hope for refugees. Their story resonated with people around the world. They had faced unimaginable challenges, but they had emerged from the darkness with strength and resilience. Their journey highlighted the plight of millions fleeing war and persecution. Once in Greece, Yusra and Sarah continued their journey through Europe. They traveled with other refugees. They faced bureaucratic hurdles. They endured long waits in overcrowded camps, but they never lost sight of their dreams. They eventually reached Germany. They were granted asylum. They found safety and a chance to rebuild their lives. Yusra was determined to swim again. She joined a local swimming club in Berlin. She trained hard, her Olympic dream reignited. Her story caught the attention of the International Olympic Committee. They were moved by her resilience and her indomitable spirit. They recognized her as a symbol of hope for refugees around the world. In 2016, Yusra Mardini achieved her dream. She was selected to compete in the Rio Olympics. She was part of the first ever Refugee Olympic Team. This team was made up of athletes who had fled their home countries. They marched into the opening ceremony under the Olympic flag. Their presence sent a powerful message of solidarity and hope. Yusra competed in the 100-meter butterfly and freestyle events. She didn't win a medal, but her participation was a victory in itself. She had overcome incredible obstacles. She had demonstrated the power of the human spirit. She had inspired millions with her courage and determination. Her story became a beacon of hope for refugees and dreamers everywhere. After the Olympics, Yusra continued to use her platform to advocate for refugees. She became a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Refugee Agency, UNHCR. She traveled the world, sharing her story. She spoke out about the plight of refugees. She called for compassion and understanding. She became a powerful voice for the displaced. Yusra Mardini's journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. She is a symbol of hope for millions forced to flee their homes. Her story highlights the importance of compassion and understanding. She reminds us that even in the darkest of times, hope can endure. Yusra's courage in the face of adversity is an inspiration. Her determination to pursue her dreams, even after experiencing unimaginable hardship, is a testament to the power of the human will. She shows us that anything is possible if we have the courage to chase our dreams. Yusra Mardini is more than just a swimmer. She is a beacon of hope. She is a voice for the voiceless. She is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can find the strength to overcome challenges and achieve our dreams.